Well, it's Tuesday, baby. I'm just sitting out on the veranda, and I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. I need a break. I need a break. I need a break from the tea. I do. I do. I try to take little breaks here and there, but today, baby, I just can't wrap my head around all of the things that are in the brew. From the fact that they decided that it was okay today to pass that big, beautiful, belligerent, billionaire boosting bill up there on Capitol Hill. Now, it's not completely passed and put into law yet, none of that. It has to go and make its way back to the House of the Representatives today. And just so you know, the vote was a tie, 50-50. So they brought in the eyeliner guy. And J.D. Vance in his toddler pants with his queer-ass fucking stance. And he passed it on through. Now it's on its way back to the House of Representatives, and I need to spend the rest of the day harassing the hell out of my representatives in every single way, from the streets of fucking Twitter to their email, phone calls, snail mail, all of that, honey. They will hear my voice, baby, whether they want to or not. And something that's in the brew, and I might as well go ahead and tell you, is currently on my TV is Daddy Dump Your Pants, and the girl whose face is in a fight with Phyllis, Christy Nome, and Nosferatu, Stephen Miller, and Rhonda de Satan and his shoe lifts, baby. They're all on my fucking TV. Holding their little press conference today down there at the Alligator Alcatraz. They're patting themselves on the back in a big, big way. They said all kinds of strange things today, and they keep mentioning the fact over and over again to us to let us know that they did all of this in less than 8 days. Built a state-of-the-art facility in less than 8 fucking days, baby. I find that so very strange that that's what they're bragging about today, currently in the state of Florida, considering the fact that my sister lives there, and she's lived there for quite some time. And y'all remember that hurricane a few years ago that tore up Panama City? It's still in dis fucking repair. And people have not yet built their homes back. But somehow, they were able to take your taxpayer money and build a state-of-the-art facility with air conditioning, honey, for people that they claim to be illegal, baby. But their actual citizens, when they face a tragedy, oh, hell no. No payout for you, no help for you, no funding for you, no FEMA for you, no food for you, no fucking health care for you either. But the illegals get a state-of-the-art facility. And by the way, in Florida, it's going to cost you $450 million a year to keep it up and running, dear. Whew. Another thing I found strange today when I was watching them talk on TV is he went on this little rant, Daddy. Yes, Daddy Dumpy Pants went on some strange fucking rant about Christy Nome, the girl whose face is in a fight with Phyllis. He said, he actually wanted Tom Homan to head up Homeland Security, but Tom turned down the job, said he would much rather do border control. So he asked Tom, who do you think would be good for the job of Homeland Security? And Tom told him, apparently, that it should be Christy. Yes, Tom said she's a tough chick, and Daddy was like, I'm not sure if I believe this, but Tom said yes she is. And then Daddy apparently, and this is what he said with his full fucking chest, he saw Christy ride a horse, and then he knew she was tough and could bring the force. So that's all it takes these days, is popping a cap in a puppy's ass and being able to ride a fucking horse? What? Either way, why every time that I see the orange guy on my TV at a little round table discussion with all of his misfit fool friends, that they spend so much of their time on a microphone kissing that guy's ass? I don't understand, honey. It's so very cringe, the way that they bend for that man on live TV. Baby, I almost regurgitated and lost my coffee. But either way, it's some bullshit in the brew today. And not only that, did you see what Daddy had to say? Now, he stayed up late last night on his not-so-true socials in a bit of a fight with Alonia Muskrat. That's right. Daddy clapped back in the middle of the night. You want to peek on in and see what he had to say? And then we'll get to what he said this morning before he boarded a plane. Yes, late last night, around midnight, he took to his not-so-true socials to twat this out into the twatosphere. Alonia Muskrat knew long before he so strongly endorsed me for president that I was strongly against the EV mandate. Blah, 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 blah. You can read it for yourself, baby. If you need to pause, go ahead for the calls. Now, the narrative that they're trying to push against Alonia Muskrat is about that EV clause, but guess what? It has nothing to do with that at all. No, Alonia's not worried about that EV clause. Baby, he's more concerned with AI, you see. Not fucking EV. But either way, they are at it again today, and Daddy boarded a plane, and before he got on that plane, the reporter asked him about Alonia Muskrat and would he consider deporting him, and he said this with his full fucking orange chestnut banging chest. Baby, he said, I'm gonna look into that. Is Alonia Muskrat about to be on his way to South Africa today or Canada? I can't keep up. He's got citizenship so many places these days. But either way, the spat between Daddy and Alonia Muskrat is still at play. I guess I'm going to have to check on in to see what Alonia's had to say. I've been ignoring him since late yesterday. I was clowning enough on that man, and one of the videos I made about Alonia Muskrat did not go well. It seems like every time I pick on Alonia, I get in trouble, baby. But ask me if I care. No, I do not. Now, I think I wrapped it all up in one video. We'll see what else this shit show will bring to you and me. Oh, here comes the rain, baby. We needed a bit of that. It is quite hot and humid down here on the Gulf Coast today. I have a feeling my husband's about to call and tell me that he's on his way home for being rained out today. Fuck. I never get a moment. Never get a moment. I don't have such good luck.